I'm Shell. I absolutely love to decorate and play with new mods in Ark Survival Ascended. And today I am starting a series looking at different mods and how they can add to your bases, making them feel more lived in and alive. I've been playing Ark since the very early release on PlayStation. I think it was like day 2. Way back when it was just Ark Survival Evolved on the island, no redwoods, no volcano, and absolutely no one had a clue what we were doing. Now, before we go any further, this stunning build is done by Mikey's Gaming Oasis. If you haven't checked out his channel, please do. The link is in the description. He is an absolute phenomenal builder, and I'm honestly honoured to be able to decorate his builds. His structures make decorating an absolute dream. In this build, I wanted to showcase a dream house of sorts. An elegant but stylish, simple but detailed home. One that can be lived in or can just be a show home. This is the living room, as you can see. It's like I wanted to create like a show living room for this room, you know, the living room that mum won't let anybody go into, and only when we have special guests over, that kind of thing. That's what I wanted to create with this room. And the pieces within this furniture catalogue just made it so easy to do this. It was really, really, I just can't say that these pieces are phenomenal enough. And then moving into the dining room, I wanted to make a long, elegant banquet table for something like a state affair kind of thing. And again, the pieces in the mod made this really easy, and they make the room look stylish and elegant, and just really made it easy for me to get the look that I wanted, with some art on the wall and the table laid up. And yeah, it made it really easy to accomplish the look that I wanted to go for. So yeah, I was really happy with this. Really happy with some of the pieces here. There is a lamp there missing the skin. I apologize. I don't know what happened there. But these things happen, as any decorator can tell you. So we're moving on to the family room now, and this room I wanted to create a lived-in space. So a bit of clutter here and there, big comfortable couches that, you know, the family can gather upon and watch some TV or do some reading, or, you know, just generally spend time together. And I figured it could be a good space for like a tribe meeting, or, you know, to hang out while you're waiting for those dinos to hatch or raise or whatever. Whatever you need to do, if you need to go AFK or anything like that. I figured that would be a good room to do so. And then we got like a little reading nook. And I particularly like this one because it was just simple. Simple but elegant. And leading off the family room, it gave you, you know, that space to just run through the door real quick and plonk yourself in a chair kind of thing. And then we move on to the kitchen, which is one of my favourite areas because I was able, with the pieces in this mod, to make this kitchen look really lived in. So it's not a functional kitchen, it's purely a decorative piece, but I am told that they will be adding skins for the industrial cookers and the grills and things like that. So you'll be able to take work surfaces out of here and place those in, and it will be able to be used as a functioning kitchen. And the fridges, obviously the fridges are completely functioning. They're just skinned normal fridges. And then little nooks and crannies that you can put in any build, you know, just to make it look a little bit more homely and a little bit more lived in. A little office nook there. And then you've got this beautiful hallway with all these beautiful pieces of art that I love them. Honestly, with a grandfather clock on the wall there, it was just phenomenal. And then you've got the bathroom. The bathrooms, honestly, the bathrooms that you can create with this mod are unbelievable. They're just so pretty and so unique. I think is the word I'm looking for there. Moving on, we have got the laundry room. Yes, you heard that right, laundry room. But I figure for a functioning base, it can be used for storage because it is right next to the crafting area. So yeah, this could be used quite easily for storage instead of a showcase laundry room. And as I said, the crafting area is right next door, and we have skins for the vaults and the mega lab, and the fabricator and the smithy, which have moving parts on them just to make them more immersive. And there are more skins to come. If you're in Fernandez's and Danny's Discord, then you'll have the option to partake in which mod pieces they create first. But yeah, the vaults were just stunning. All of this, the detail on all of these pieces is just outstanding. Is absolutely beautiful. And then going upstairs, you've got these beautiful wooden ornate stairs and mine and Mikey's logos on the build. Please do check out Mikey's Gaming Oasis channel. Honestly, he's a fantastic builder. I cannot rate him enough. And Mikey wanted this area to be a bit of a library effort. So that's what we did, where, you know, you can come and sit upstairs and just chill out, hide away from your tribe mates, and just do whatever you like, really. Keep your BPs in here or anything like that. It's entirely up to you. Then we move on to the master bedroom, and I wanted to make this with a touch of the Valentine's event stuff. I was decorating this during during Valentine's, so yeah, I kind of went a bit full out with the Valentine's, but it was just so easy to do, and it was so easy to make it look elegant, classy, and just really, really nice. Again, as I say, the pieces in this mod make it really easy. And you can make your 4-poster beds really easily with the pillars and the curtains and the drapes that are in the mod. Just so simple, but so beautiful. And as I say, most of the pieces in this mod are paintable, as you can tell by the lamps and things. And then we move on to the master bathroom, or the master bedroom bathroom, sorry, which again was really easy to make it look lived in and usable. But sadly, none of the pieces in here are functional. Everything in here does go on a decor box, but in all honesty, I didn't care. I was able to make this room just look so lovely and part of a dream house that it made no difference to me that we can't use these things. I mean, even the shower looks real with the water trickling down. Just the attention to detail is absolutely phenomenal. I cannot say it enough. And then moving on, and you'll get a short glimpse of outside here on this beautiful balcony and the mazes that Mikey created, and some of the outdoor furniture as well, because we don't go really into very much detail on the outdoor stuff during this video, which I probably should have done looking back at it, but it is my first video, so, you know, be kind. Please be kind. So yeah, that's the master bedroom, and I was able to create personal spaces for each member of my tribe. So I used our favourite colours, so Mikey's was blue, mine's purple, and I was able to just create a personal space for each of us where we can store all of our gear, our personal dinos, our log off space, you know, that kind of thing, just to be my space basically, or their space, whoever decides to have yeah, whoever decides to have which room. So yeah, I wanted to keep it clean and sharp and uncluttered to a degree. Hence there isn't like a ton of stuff in all of the rooms. But I wanted to showcase as many of the pieces within the mods as I possibly could. And this is the green room. And I just love the flooring that I was able to put down in here. The marble flooring is just so beautiful. And the cupboards and the units and things, again, beautiful. And you'll see in a little while which pieces go on decor boxes and which pieces go on actual storage units and things. But yeah, it has so much to offer. I haven't shown you every single piece within the mod because obviously, you know, you need to be able to have some surprises and you need to find some things for yourself. Because it's nice to be able to find things. And again, I love the floor that I was able to put down in here. It just gave it that unique feel for this person's particular personality, you know, just to give it that personal touch, because I feel like it's important for each tribe member to have their own space and to have their own personal touches in their rooms where they can keep all of their dinos and storage and all of that sort of stuff. But yeah. And then we move on to the master bathroom, which again, unfortunately, none of this is functional, but it does look cool. I really like this bathroom. I really like the way that we were able to put the windows in on the ceiling and the lights that lit up. And again, the shower with the corner tub and the rectangle tub in the window, and just to make it look homely, you know, like a family live here kind of thing. I have put together a showcase of some of the pieces that you can find within this furniture catalogue because in all honesty there are so many pieces it would be impossible to be able to put them all into one video, and definitely impossible to put them all out in one place. As I say, there are over 2,000 pieces within these two mods, and it's hard. It's really hard to pick which ones to use and which ones not to use. And so I figured that I would put some out here and you can see what they look like and what they go on. So the pieces that are functional, the pieces that are not functional, and purely decoration. All of the pieces on this wall go onto a decor box. There are many more paintings than this, and many more wall signs and different things that you can put on the wall, mirrors and all of that sort of stuff. Here are your storage boxes. All of these are functional. So you can add a skin to the storage box and you can have all of these different variants, which, let's be fair, there are a lot. And they look absolutely beautiful. Look at the difference. And there are more. This is not all of them. All of the pieces that you're about to see go on a decor box and they are non-functioning. However, they will add the touch of class, the touch of elegance, the touch of decor, anything that you're looking for into your builds. Just look at this Valentine stuff. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. How can you not want that in your build somewhere? You know, a corner bath. It's all of this, and there is so much more. Honestly, this is just a few pieces of what can go onto a decor box. And you've got these 3 rugs here as well. They go on a decor box. Honestly, if you haven't yet bought this mod, I highly recommend that you do. Moving on to tables. So these are all functional. And this is for the kitchen. So these are the kitchen, or some of the kitchen tables that you can use. You can turn them into work surfaces and countertops, and they just look beautiful. Again, you can have a sink, you can have a rounded edge island, you can have a long work surface where you can put things on because it's on top of a table and just make it look homely, as you saw in the kitchen in the house. You know, it's just amazing. And everything that you put on the kitchen side goes on a decor box. These are the chairs. So these are some of the chairs that are, again, are functional. So these are some of the chair skins that you can use within your build. And these are some of the bench skins that you can use for outside. Or you can use them inside, it's entirely up to you, but these are the outside ones. And then over here we have some more tables that again are functional. You can place things upon them. And then you've got the deluxe tables, which are just absolutely stunning. Look at this. We've got marble, we've got glass, we've got coffee tables, we've got console tables. It's just, the list goes on and on. And here we have some of the bedroom decor that can be used. Again, it all goes on decor boxes and isn't functional, but it's just so beautiful that, you know, if you're going to use it, because these things don't come around very often. And I just love them. And the fact that you can make a PC and have a PC, a keyboard and mouse with little earphones, fabulous. And of course, a bedroom rug. The replicators. So the replicators come in several different designs. So you've got the diamond shape, the usual shape that I've made smaller in this picture, in this image, or you've got the heart shape. And again, all 3 have variants. They are all equally beautiful. So here we have all of the living room decor, or some of the living room decor. And again, all of these pieces go on a decor box, which is non-functional, but my goodness, look at the pieces in this. This is just phenomenal. You can create anything you want to out of all of these pieces. It is just endless, the possibilities. They are just so beautiful, and again, the attention to detail is something I've not seen in ARC in quite some time. And here are some more tables that again are functional for the living room or any room that you want to put them in, but they're under the living room category. But again, absolutely beautiful. And again, I keep saying it, but the attention to detail is something that really has caught my eye in this mod. It is phenomenal. At the moment, there are only 2 rugs that you can put on the rug, on the shag rug in this mod, and that's this beautiful silvery white one, and the crisscross pattern rug, and both are paintable. So use them. Oh my goodness, you can have them as large or small as you want. They're beautiful. Here are some of the vaults that we have in this mod, and again, just beautiful. Such a variation. All of the lights that you see and all of the lamps that you see here are able to go on either a decor box or a tech light. And some of the lamps go on the omnidirectional lamp. But yeah, these are all decor boxes or tech lights or the omnidirectional lamp. Again, just stunning. I would absolutely love to see what you do with this mod. Please feel free to join my Discord and share your builds, or message me if you want ideas. Decorating is honestly my favourite part of Arc. And with this particular mod, I would love to see your creations and what you've managed to do with it. So please do feel free to send them to me either in DMs or in the Discord. Next in this series, we'll be looking at another mod with a completely different style and seeing how it changes the feel of a base. Let me know which room is your favourite, and until next time, happy building, stay legendary, take care.